So the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Biden, which is saying that to Governor Abbott and the Texas National Guard that they basically must allow them to come take down their razor wire, take down their fences, and start allowing illegals to enter back into the country. So what's going to happen when they show up down there and Governor Abbott has already told the National Guard, no, it's not happening, do not allow it. So then what happens? Do they start imposing their no more than 3 years in jail? Are they going to start arresting National Guardsmen who are doing their job, doing what they're told to do? Shit's getting real wild real quick. Think about all this. What's the purpose of every state in the U.S. having its own National Guard? What's the purpose of every state having its own National Guard if our governors can't use them to defend our states, use them to stop basically people from overrunning our state or any other thing that they need to use them for? That's what they're there for. So what's the purpose of having them if the president's administration can just override anything that they say and say, no, we're not going to allow you to protect your state. We're not going to allow you to stop your state from invasion. You do what you're told and allow them to come in. What's the purpose of it? Reminding you of anything that, like I say, the U.S. day by day is starting to look more and more like North Korea, places like that, because, like I said, what's the purpose? The National Guards, it's showing you that the National Guard in your own state basically is only there, placed there, put there, built there to make you feel safe, to make you feel safe, to make you think that, oh, we got a National Guard, nobody can come in here and just rob, rape, and pillage us or our state, right? But when you turn around and your president has said, no, we're going to let them rob, rape, or pillage you. We're not going to allow you to be protected by your military, by our military, because what I say goes. And that's basically what's happening here. There are laws and rules set in place to keep things like this from happening, but as we've seen time and time again, the administration doesn't care. They're doing whatever they want, whenever they want, and it's basically like, do it or else. If you don't do it, we can fine you up to and no more than $5,000, and if you don't listen, we can jail you up to and no more than, I think, 3 years in jail, they said. What do you think about this? It feels like that if us as U.S. citizens, those that are military, those that are veterans, those that are just stand for the country in general, that if we don't stand up and do something, they're just going to continue taking liberties that we've always had, taking and just knocking down, throwing away laws, regulations, rules that we've always had that are in place to protect us as the people, because they do what they want. So it's really looking sad, and it's looking like that if we do not, as a group, as a nation, stand up and try to do something, that this is going to be bad. It's going to be bad fast. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that Governor Abbott's going to say, okay, the ruling's the ruling, take down the razor wire, take down the fences, go back to whatever job you were doing before this, and basically hand the reins back over to Border Patrol, which are then going to just, I guess, stand there and let everybody. Why are they even there if they're just letting everybody walk on past and come on into the states? And I'm sure you've probably seen some of the videos of certain groups of illegals already making threats, saying that basically, if you don't know who they are now, just wait and see. You will know who they are soon. That sounds real terroristic to me. And again, not everybody coming in is. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are looking for help, looking for asylum. But the fact that there's not being anything done to filter through these people, to figure out who they are, what they are before they let them in, is the issue. Therefore, until something like that's put in place, they should not anybody be able to just walk in. This is another thing that was, how far can you go back? That there's always been rules, regulations of people just walking into our country. And now they can do it like the door's stuck open, it's wide open, just come on in. What do you guys think is going to happen? What do you think? Where does it go from here? You got a lot of people saying, oh, it's about to be the next civil war. It's about to be this. It's about to be that. And it very well could go there, because there's a lot of people pissed off. A lot of people. And you got to understand, this is in Texas. Texas is pro defend yourself, pro gun, pro don't let anybody screw with you. And now they're going to allow this to happen, or else, basically. I mean, those were almost exact words a week ago whenever the Biden administration told Governor Abbott, after filing with the Supreme Court, before it even going to court, he was then told, take the fences down and remove your soldiers, or else, basically. You guys let me know what you think. What do you think is going to happen next? Where do you think this goes from here? Does it get bad? Do they just say, okay, law's the law, and let it go back to how it was? And if so, then what do you think? What do you think happens? Do you feel safe in your state, in your home, in your city, knowing how many thousands of illegals, whatever you want to call them, for lack of a better term, are being shuttled in on buses, are being brought in daily? Do you feel safe? Let me know what you think. We'll keep watching and we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys on the next one.